The way we do things here on the Angel of Words podcast is special. You know what I mean? I care about my team. I care about every single individual that takes their time out of their life to either come here, watch the program, you know, talk shit about the program. I don't even care. Look, guys, I don't put auto-tune. There ain't no pitch correction. We not doing that, yo. And that's why I love every single artist that comes on the Angel of Words podcast. Because they're doing this shit raw, dog, no condom, no plan B. If they have a kid, they gotta live with it.
People are not raw anymore. People don't really have talent. And then when they do, it's like, you know, they want to try to cover it up with what they think sounds nice when it's like, no.
Like, I feel like this generation, my generation, is more like melodic, more melodies. Kind of saying like the rhyming rhyme. I think we're talking more like the Eminem where you just rapping mad fast. But what's the substance to it? But I feel like every generation has their own, and plus they're always gonna say that about the next generation. Like they never liked the new generation. They always hating on it. It even goes back to the beginning.
In 2024, man, we have so many crazy ideas that we know we're gonna make happen because our team is strong and we really even haven't tapped into some of the resources that we have. Yes, we do have them. No, we're not regular. That's why you want to come on the Angel of Words podcast, because we're not regular. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of the Angel of Words podcast, the end of the year wrap up. If you're not a subscriber on YouTube, I suggest you do so, because all my peoples, all the beautiful people that love that music industry, they go on here, they talk about their trials and tribulations, and you know the vibes. We're trying to help that musical community. We're also on Spotify and all podcast platforms. Big shout out, end of the year shout out to OTW Threads, Be Out of This World. AttitudeOn10.com, where psychotherapy meets energy work. We also got our guy, Brian J. Segura. Big shout out to the man behind the scenes doing the photography that is mean. Brian J. Segura, go get them photos. Curtis Holmes, Off the Wall. We're going to talk about the movie trailer. We're going to talk about a lot of tea this year and shout out a lot of people this year. So definitely big shout out to Curtis Holmes and Off the Wall. Also, last but not least, our guys over at Perreo Saved My Life. I met Fantastico at a Perreo Sunday, but it's Perreo Saved My Life. Shout out to B Sizzle and Fantastico. Folks, go to AOWENT.com if you want that merch. If y'all didn't see us at the Come Up Experience merched out, we had the ladies in the dresses. Jesse was in the dress. You know the vibes. Go to AOWENT.com. For everything Angel of Words related, go to @AngelofWordsENT. And on deck, on that final episode of 2023 of the Angel of Words podcast, I bring you the hosts of Angel of Words podcast. To my right, Jesse J. And SUAVE Inspires. And we're going to talk that shit. But before we talk that shit, a big gift to my peoples, because we know the way we do things here at the Angel of Words podcast, tap the bottle. You know it's a bottle. The way we do things here on the Angel of Words podcast is special. You know what I mean? I care about my team. I care about every single individual that takes their time out of their life to either come here, watch the program, you know, talk shit about the program. I don't even care. And we're going to talk about a lot of niggas that talk shit. So stay tuned to that.
It's not all about the bark, it's all about the bite too.
Oh, yeah. You know, we bite a lot more than we bark over here at the Angel of Words podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I think niggas need to know that. Sorry. I think that's the first time I've ever dropped the N-word on the Angel of Words. Star Trek, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise you.
Don't find us, please. Jesse don't got no more money for fines.
Yo, for real, we ain't trying to get no fines. We're doing good so far.
Damn,
you know
the lady really wrapped that up.
Oh,
huh?
no, that Brazilian lady don't play.
Yo.
Obrigado. So the lady at Wine Art Liquor Store, you already know. Shout out to her. Mm-hmm. That Brazilian lady gets a poppin'.
Yeah, that's a family-owned
But yes,
business.
a little more way for the team, man. You know what I'm saying? A little more way for the team because you guys deserve the best. You know, it ain't Ace. You know, they didn't have it at the store. I would have bought it. Maybe not, but you never know because they never had it.
Let me just start hydrating first before,
Yeah. But yeah, let's start off, man. You know, we're gonna start off with like, yo, what was your top 3 moments of the year? Because we did a lot of shit this year. Let's be honest. We just did. You know, I think we bit off more than we could chew sometimes.
Yeah, we've been busy this year. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I came in like halfway through the year and I was like, shit, I'm busy. Like, I don't even got time to wash my ass correctly. Like, damn. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that out loud, but it'd be true sometimes.
I really hope that you did wash your ass.
I mean,
come on, man. That's the last thing we need is the
smell
first
me.
lady of AOW not taking showers. That's a problem.
I know, man. I feel like I did not sound so ladylike. I mean, trust me, I'm ladylike, but sometimes we really be in a rush. I mean, especially like when I'm working like 3 jobs, I'm like, damn, I got another event. We got to jet out of here. I'm looking crazy.
Yo, you need to save some of those jobs for the migrants that are coming into town, man. Come on, man. They need to work too, G.
Listen, these bills and the fines and the parking tickets I'm getting, like, shit. I'm broke.
All right, so top 3 moments, Jesse. You know, off the politics for a little while.
Oh, man.
We'll start with you. Give us your first one.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, the fashion show, because that was like my first event. Like my first event where I'm outside like interviewing, and I was scared. I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was stuttering and all like all that. But I felt so proud of myself because I was like, all right, I'm really coming like outside my little comfort zone.
Good looking.
And then for sure when we did Off the Wall, when I was like I felt like that was one of my best interviews, hands down, because I'm really big into movies and the whole cast was the Angel Words podcast crew. And I think just the Coquito Coro event, because that was the first one where I was actually by myself. Like, you wasn't even helping me. You were like, you threw me into the fire. You were like, go, have fun, interview. So that's definitely my top 3. What about you, Suave?
Oof, what a year, what a year. First, I want to shout out to Angel, my mentor, my brother for real, both from East Harlem.
Thank you for hiring me, Angel.
You're welcome. Sometimes I have to double think myself, but I guess people like you.
Listen, I give Angel a headache if y'all haven't noticed.
Do you?
A lot of fines.
I walk around with Advil all day just because of you. But continue, Suave.
You definitely put me in a lot of different positions and first opportunities and experience for me. I think top 3 for me, 1, I made my acting debut.
Oh, yeah. Come on, yo, do it again. Do it for the public. Somebody call 911.
Do it. Act it out. We need that scene again.
I'm putting that on the socials in a week, probably in the next few days, for sure. That's definitely going out there.
Give us
a little scene, man. When you was holding Manny, shout out the fantastic.
Manny! How? Someone call 911. Oh, man.
There you go. My man was whack. Yo, and big shout out to everybody that pulled up to the Off the Wall shoot, man. That was such a great time. Unfortunately, some people aren't around anymore.
We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later.
Poor Manny.
You know what I'm saying? But, everybody that showed up that day was very special, and I'll never forget that. You know what I mean? And, it's hard to make a vision like that come to life. And thank you, Curtis Holmes.
Yeah, shout out to Kurt, for real.
For, giving us the opportunity to shoot your vision. That's all we could ask for here at Angel of Words Entertainment. You give us a try, and we make it happen for you. You know the vibes, man. But, yeah, so what was your third one? That was all 3?
That was 1.
That was 1.
I think another one was we did the People's Parade in East Harlem with Mark Rain.
Oh, yeah, the East Harlem Parade with Mark Rain. I hope that, we got to make that continue. But, yeah, continue, Suave. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was really, next to, the leader of the whole parade. Mark, shout out to Mark, for real. I'm over there recording the whole thing. And it's, my first time, recording all the behind the scenes and just being in it, being part of the moment. And, it's in East Harlem. It's home. And I think number 3... This right here for sure. It's my first time. Actually, my first podcast with AB Slater. Shout out to AB.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to East Harlem's own AB as well. Yeah. The whole, AB, man. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about AB actually soon because we got the top, hip hop artists of the year here at AOW and the top performers overall because this year we transcended. We did more than just hip hop, which is, a great, even though last year we did too, but, we took it away from all those kind of genres, the urban genres, and try to step it up into different, levels of music because, we're a music podcast. So, if you're an artist, you're out there, you're listening, spread the word out, man. Come to the Angel of Words podcast and, let's see what you got, man. You know what I mean? Because we love to entertain and we love to watch y'all perform.
Not Angel. I mean, I think you're really stepping on to like the arts because we're doing acting, we're doing fashion shows.
Oh, well, that's what Angel
we
of Words
doing
Entertainment isn't just a podcast.
We outside for real.
Yeah,
We're about the arts.
It was never about that. I think, me and Star Trek knew that from the beginning. But, you have to plant the seed out, like I said at the speech. And I'm going to go into like my top 3 situations, right? So, one of my top 3 situations was obviously producing Off the Wall. My mother was there. It was a big situation, right? Number 2, so the whole Off the Wall thing. So showing it and, we got the what the fuck moments coming up too. So, that was one of the FWTFs, but Off the Wall was also one of the amazing moments of the year. Obviously, bro, like, given the opportunity by Coquito Coro to actually speak my truth because, I feel like not a lot of people actually go out there and let you know, like, yo, what it's really like in the trenches, bro, when you're trying to build something from scratch, because they don't give you the opportunity to speak until you get all the clout, until you popping. You know what I mean? So how do you motivate people that are still, that are still, you know what I'm saying, on the same level as you? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like you got to let them know, like, this is not, it's not easy, but it's worth it.
That's a fact. And I feel like this year, we shown that it's not just a podcast, but like we do other things. It's a media company.
Yeah.
Like, we outside. We're doing
Media production company.
That's a fact.
Because we're making content for people. We're promoting you. You know what I'm saying? We got services. We're not just out there recording stuff and it doesn't get shown, doesn't get aired, doesn't get sent to anybody. It never comes out. It's like, no, we produce it, we record it, and we put it out for you.
No, we definitely highlighting talents out here. That's what it really is. Like, we're really saying, like, this is what your talent is. And even though it doesn't matter where you're coming from or, how you're doing it, we're going to, like, show what you have and what you have to offer. And I think that's what we're really doing out here. Like, we're giving people that opportunity that we know that they're not going to get from anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're doing it with, with the best tools available. You know what I mean? With the best people available. And that's really important to me. And and honestly, the third one was, I got to agree with you, SUAVE, coming out and represent for East Harlem, the El Barrio Parade. You know what I mean? Meeting everybody, having a great time, man, being able to capture something that's unique to the El Barrio and something that we need, you know what I mean? Showcasing Latin excellence, you know what I mean? And, and that was what my speech was about at the Coquito Coro, Latin excellence, man. So, you know what I mean? It was really doing it, not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Here at Angel of Words Entertainment, we don't talk about it. We show you.
It's not Instagram. We in person, bro. It's not Instagram.
You know what I mean?
It's not social media shit.
I'm sorry. We're going to talk that smack, man, because you know what I mean? It's not even smack. We're just like, we care about stuff so much that we just want to show you what we want to do. We don't want to tell you what we want to do.
You can't fake the work. The work will speak for itself. And I feel like that's what we're doing in 2023. And wait till we have 2024. I ain't going to spill the beans, but
it's going to be hot. It's going to be so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
2024 is gonna be crazy. Yo, so let's hop into the what the fuck moments. So just keep it, let's get into the what the fuck. What's your what the fuck moment of the, because everything ain't peaches and cream. And the point of this podcast tonight is to really let y'all know what it's like to, to start assembling a team. Jesse just got on. SUAVE has been on for a year and a half. Star Trek's been here since day 1. Brian's been here since like day 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Fantastico's been here since like day 4. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been a crazy situation, but along the way, people will show you their ass with all due respect.
Their true colors, for
people
sure.
will show you their true colors. You know what I mean? You try to help people and you try to be nice, and then you got to really show your teeth. And I'm going to tell you right now, as an entrepreneur, right? Always be of service, but as soon as somebody shows their ass, clip them.
Mm-hmm.
Period. I don't want to hear it. You don't need to you'll be all right. Mm-hmm. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because being of service is being good to people, right? So if you truly feel that way, you know what I mean? Look, obviously everybody's going to have their own opinion about a certain situation. But if you truly feel you're doing the best for the people around you and somebody you feel did you dirty, clip them. Now, what the fuck moment for you this year, brother?
Kind of adding on to that, just, you know, seeing people like sharks in the water. Now everybody's your friend. And, you know, like he was saying, you got to cut people off. And I think that's the hard part too, especially like when you fuck with them too. But it's like, yo, like, if you fucked with me, you wouldn't done what you did. You showing your true colors. And then don't come back around trying to say, nah, my bad. Nah. Enough is said.
One thing I'm gonna always say is that, and I'm always gonna say this, even to my future kids out here, salt and sugar look exactly the same. And it's not until you taste it. And at the end of the day, I always believe in karma. So you know what? I'm gonna keep doing good, and we all gonna keep doing good. We all gonna keep getting fat and feeding the hungry. But karma's gonna come, and it may not come tomorrow, it may not come next week, but it's gonna come. And when it does, the first thing that's gonna come to mind is what you did wrong. And that's when the salt comes out.
What was your what the fuck moment?
Man, what just happened 20 minutes ago?
You serious?
Listen, I was scared. Listen, y'all don't know. Behind the scenes, man, you know, it's a process. When we getting together, getting mic'd up, getting the cameras ready, and, you know, it began a little stressful. But when, you know, our mics was not working and you were like, oh no, we might not have a podcast tonight, I was like, oh no. I was doing a little prayer because I was like, you know, this is like a good opportunity. You know, this is like the way we want to bring down, you know, 2023, you know, come together, you know, the three hoes and just, you know, talk about it. And I was like, when the mics are not working, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, damn.
Well, it wasn't that the mics weren't working. The console that we used to record was acting a little sus. But as per usual, folks, plug your shit in.
Mm-hmm.
Plug your shit in.
Reboot it, refresh it, something.
Shit wasn't plugged in. That's all that was. Thank God, because I almost lost my shit. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, man, with the what the fuck moments of 2023, you know, I got to piggyback off of you, man. And it's like, yo, bro, I'm going to be completely honest with you. At the Angel of Words podcast, yes, we charge for services. We do. We charge for a plethora of different services. We charge, you know what I mean, for the podcast and the content creation that comes with being on the podcast, because we're giving you special opportunities to not have to do anything yourself, because we love what we do on this side. We doing movie concepts. We'll make documentaries about your plight as a musician or as a comedian or as an artist. In 2024, man, we have so many crazy ideas that we know we're going to make happen because our team is strong and we really even haven't tapped into some of the resources that we have. Yes, we do have them. No, we're not regular. That's why you want to come on the Angel of Words podcast. Because we're not regular. We're gonna work. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go watch you perform. We're gonna pay to go see you perform. We're gonna support our community as much as we can. I was just at Jimmy Sandra's event last night. Shout out to Jimmy Sandra. The homie brought me on stage. I never did that before. That's not what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm there for the artists. You know what I mean? If I could be there, I'm there. You know, and people understand that. Yo, I do all the edits. Every single edit that goes out there. Every single piece of social media that goes out there. That's Angel of Words. You know, and thank God that I found you, SUAVE, that I found you, Jesse, because I don't have to be in front of the camera as much anymore, so I could really get it popping behind the scenes. And I'm looking for editors. And, you know, I say that to say this. It's not easy, right? And we're working for y'all. That's why we do what we do. That's why we send out the contracts that we send out. That's why we're so diligent. That's why we're so professional. And you know, and if you get turned off by that, yo, it is what it is. But can we tell you, we out here really trying to make things happen. We're really out here trying to do good work, positive work, professional work, serious work. I get tired of the nonsense, right?
I think to add on with you, Angel, honestly, you know, at the end of the day, what you do in life, however you do it, the simplest things, it's all about connections out here. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you got to give more or give less, or you got to do what you got to do to make those connections, you know, to really, you know, put your name out there. Because in order to work hard, you got to do the hard work, which means you got to start talking to people. You got to put your name. You got to, you know, maybe pay the fine. You got to, you know, do something. Listen, at the end of the day, like nothing comes for free and nothing comes, easy. So you got to do what you got to do in order to make your dreams come true. That's really what it is.
It's what it is. And, and when people come around trying to milk you like a cow.
Don't do that.
No.
That's sad.
You know what I mean? It's the truth, though. People come around trying to milk you like a cow. You know what I mean? A wolf in sheep's clothing, bro. I've been around the game too long, brother.
I'm going to drink your milk and send you out.
For real. I'm going to feed you my sour milk, bro. Don't play no games with me. Don't play no games with Angel of the Words Entertainment, and don't play no games with nobody on my squad. You're not going to win, period. It's not going to happen. And I'll leave it at that.
Period.
And I'll leave it at that. But, we'll continue on. We had a lot of dope performers this year. We did a lot of dope podcasts. It was bananas. I'm not even gonna lie. And we had, not for nothing, we had some people that are stupid hot right now before they even got really that hot. Thank you, everybody. You, everybody out here, letting me know what's lit, what's in, what's popping. Holla at this person before they get lit because they on it. What was your favorite overall performance of 2023?
I think it's either between Mark Rains when he did the Puerto Rican national anthem.
Okay.
Because I was there for live.
Okay.
Like, no auto-tune. Like, when he sang it, I'm not even Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican, and I felt it.
Yeah, no. Bro, we're together. I feel Dominican. I'm Dominican all the time, bro. I'm Puerto Rican all the time, but thank you, Suave. Yeah. But you felt it, man. Continue, bro.
Also, Mark from Philly, the other Mark.
Oh, yeah. Mark with the Q.
Mark with a Q, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to Philly and shout out to Mark. Facts, yeah.
His live performance was dope. Like, it was like a concert. Boy took the mic, started going into it, look at all 3 cameras. And, that's, let me see, one more. Probably Train Over. My boy had the vocals.
Bro, my man, he's coming back in 2024. He's already booked.
Mm-hmm.
Train Over's booked for 2024. So shout out to Train Over. Shout out to Chicago, man, for sure. Always got the freaking banging artists, bro. Nah, but Train Over's coming back for more in 2024. So definitely. Jess, what about you, man?
Listen, I'm going to stay loyal because my first, podcast ever was with Ghost Star. So I'm going to say Ghost Star right here.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I think Ghost Star, first of all, his brother is talented with them fingers, and I'm trying to figure out, how else those fingers are talented. You catch my drift. But But Jesse always just be a little bit outside. Oh no, he wouldn't be ready for Jesse. But anyways,
I don't know, man.
But but even though, like, I think Ghost Star, I love that, he's not cocky. That's a man that, he's very serious about his work, and he takes his time when, especially with like the music that he's trying to, make the songs that he's writing. Like, you could tell that he's really sitting there and he's really trying to be creative, and he's so open to ideas and just everything. And that's why I think that his performances, I think, is just different, because it's like it's him, but you can also just tell he's just so open to switching up genres and adding so much more. So I gotta say Ghost Star for me.
Wow, bro. Shout out to Ghost Star, man.
And his brother.
I really appreciate Ghost Star and Billy Kennedy because, like I said before, this is a music podcast. It's not for some particular genre. This is, reggaeton, everything, man. EDM. We want to get DJs up here spinning. If you're about that music life and you got to, this is where your stories are heard. So if you have a story to share, come on here on the Angel of the Words podcast, man. We'll reach out to us and we'll send you the information, man. And if it works for you, great. If not, then it is what it is. Maybe some other time. Now, that was all 3. You gave us all 3.
Was it 3?
No, you just said Ghost Star. You said 3 though, right?
I said
you said Train Over, Mark, and Mark. And what was your 3? Yeah.
I was gonna just say Ghost Star. I mean, I guess I could throw in Billy Kennedy, but that's just for my own personal.
All right, you don't have any other ones that you've seen on there that you was feeling?
I did want to see A.B. Slater, but I wanted to keep that one for the hip hop.
Well, all right,
yeah.
so all right. So we'll go on to me then, because Jesse doesn't want to give away her royal jewels like Queen Elizabeth.
Gotta be a lady out here,
if you're not watching The Crown, nominated for an Emmy. I'm always into that corny old school freaking stuff. But
So
anyways,
is Love Is Blind. There's a couple things nominated for
you
an
go.
Emmy.
Oh, yeah.
And Big Mouth. Ooh, that's my
Oh,
show. That's my
yeah.
show.
Oh, well, we'll do another podcast, honey. We got to
My
stick
bad,
to
my
the
bad,
Angel
my
of
bad.
Word
Sorry.
situation. But yes, you ain't lying though. Wow, top 3 performers. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you, man. God, how do you say? This is tough, bro, right? Because I'm booking people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
as a
saying?
fact, I got a couple honorable
You know
mentions.
what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Do you think that like for you, maybe you shouldn't like say too much?
No, I'm not, man, because I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I mean? I'm not. First
Nothing
and foremost,
personal.
I'm gonna say this, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm picking from everybody that was nice, right? So I didn't have no trash on the podcast this year. I'm keeping it 100. You know what I mean? And I never, it's not saying that that I'm trying to be a dick or whatever, but like, if I thought somebody needed to bring some more to the table, I would keep it 100 with you. You feel me? But I felt like this year we had great artists. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna give you my top 3 because I'm not gonna shy away from the situation, right? Nice is does the song resonate with me? And whatever genre it is, because I listen to different genres of music.
But even if it does resonate with you, will you still consider even if it would have resonated with somebody else?
Well, music is subjective, honey. Music is subjective, right?
Okay.
Music is subjective. So I'm gonna choose the artist that resonated with me the most this year, right? Because they only get to perform one song.
Mhm.
So, the song that they performed here in the studio did it, the top 3 ones that I felt were like, it came together in here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So, number 1 for me, I gotta go with Trey Nova. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? The rap R&B, that smooth shit, like, you know what I mean? Like the lyrics, like the beat, the song structure, the arrangement, the vocals, the harmony, bro. It was the easiest song for me to engineer this shit. Because y'all gotta remember, I'm engineering these tracks, but not OD where it's like a studio recording, but to get rid of the ambient noise and make, just to give it that feel like they were in a location, right? So, but sometimes I do have to do a little something to make sure that, everything sounds clear, right? Because, we're using performance mics like that, because I want to really hear you, right? I'm not buying the best microphones. This ain't a recording studio. We're not at daddy's house. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't that type of vibe. So recording him and engineering him was the easiest. So he had the best performance and engineering him was the easiest, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, I gotta be honest, man. Dreams, A.B. Slater, bro. Like, I just could not stop. Like, I love when somebody does a sample and they do it right. And you know what I mean? This guy came on the podcast and really got down deep into his feelings and talk about being in therapy and shit. Like, motherfuckers don't talk about that shit.
Especially men.
You know what I'm saying? Especially men, they don't talk about it. And then this guy came here and made a song bigging up every single woman and their beauty and their talent. Obviously it was a little raunchy, but it comes from that Dreams. If you listen to Biggie's version and his version, Biggie was a lot raunchier than he was. You know what I'm saying? But he came in here and gave me something that made me feel at home. And then the third situation this year, I'm gonna split it. Right? I'm gonna do a 3A and 3A ish. You know what I'm saying? Gold Star killed it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it up.
He's raw. That's
Some
what it
guys
is.
came in here, they went ham. Him and his brother Billy Kennedy. Shout out to them again. They went crazy. I gotta show them love. And then, SUAVE Honcho, the first episode of the year. The man came in here, put down 2 songs, bro. The dude come on, man. He brought his album cover. He gave one to the sponsor. And he gave one to Star Trek. I gotta still give him that. He put it on the freaking, we put it on the wall. We started a new trend, and he did 2 songs, and I'm gonna be honest with you too. His voice wasn't that difficult to record. You know what I'm saying? And to engineer. So Those are my top 3 of the year. You know what I mean? They really came in here, and I felt like, yo, like, oh shit, this is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fun. You know what I mean? Not saying that they all weren't fun, but like, you know, if I had to choose out of all the fun ones I did, because I always have a good time, it's like, yo, that's what it was. And it's really because it was the easiest to engineer. For whatever reason, it was just the easiest to put out. You know what I mean?
I feel like my honorable mentions is shout out to Magic with the non.
Oh yeah, man. You know, but that's a homie of the podcast,
You know what I'm
man. You
saying?
already know, man. You know, we see Magic everywhere. Magic popped out to the Pereo Save My Life event last week. You know what I'm saying? And he was super cool dude, man. We love Magic, and sorry, Magic, for not putting you in the top 3, my guy.
Deanna Dior too.
Oh yeah. Well, she did run out of breath in the last verse, though. You know what I mean? I felt like she should have done another take. What do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Like, we did a couple takes, but I liked, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Just
we
a-
did a couple. I thought she did. That was a 1-take situation.
I think it was 2 takes.
We did 2 takes of that?
2 takes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like she should have had a third one, bro. You know
what
what
about
I mean?
Aphrodite's?
But Afro's 2022.
Yeah.
Afro went crazy.
No,
Yeah,
Afro went crazy, but that was
Oh, my
2022.
bad. What's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
2022.
my bad.
Here
That was
I
before
Am,
me,
that's
guys.
a hit.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah.
That's
No,
a
I
hit.
love
That's my
that
favorite.
track,
Shout out to
man.
Afro.
Yo, shout out to Afro for real. Yo, Maria and the Off the Wall trailer. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
haven't heard from Afro in a while, but you know, we hope she's doing well out there. Yeah, nah. I mean, you know, that was you ain't lying, no. But I mean, Deanna Dior is, you know, she was a girl that's doing it right now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, that same song that was unreleased. She first performed it here at ALW. She did it with DJ Drewski.
First time she ever
Yeah.
did that song was here. And
Before she
it's-
even released it.
yeah, bro, and that song got like thousands and thousands of listens now
Yeah.
on her streaming platform. So yo, look, man, we out here looking for talent, man. You know what I mean? You may forget about us, you may bump into us down the road, and I actually did end up bumping into her at Havana Dreams for whatever reason. That was really odd. I was with Fantástico. That was interesting. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, we know how to scout for talent clearly. Deanna Dior, before she, like, you know, because now she went from she had like 8,000 followers. Now she's up at like 20, 25, and they legit followers. So, bro, we know how to scout talent, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we out here really doing our due diligence, trying to bring y'all on, but you know what I mean? Fudge with us. You know we got it. You know what I'm
Fudge with
saying?
us.
You know? And the immortal words of Rick Ross. But yeah,
Yep.
guys, I don't know, any thoughts, man? You know, what do you think we should talk about next, man? Give me some.
Listen, I thought we were gonna do some hip hop
Hip-hop.
because I was ready for
50
it.
years.
All right, so
50
go ahead.
years.
Top. This is the number 1 hip hop.
Number 1, my son. I wish I was there, but I was working at my other job. Too Nice.
Oh yeah.
Too Nice, like with that drill.
Oh
That was-
yeah. Yeah.
Because when you showed
Yeah.
me the video, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
who hurt him?
Big Brooklyn. You feel me?
Yeah, no facts, man. no cap. Well, you said Too Nice. I was gonna put him number 1, so I'll give you another one. All right,
Okay.
because you said Too Nice already. So we'll do the, you know what I mean? I'll give somebody else. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I was gonna say A.B. Slater, like I was saying before. But remember, I was also telling you, I was like, I can see this as being like little junior, like J Cole Jr.
J.
Cole
Cole
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm gonna call him. J. Cole Jr.
Pop out to the next event, you know. Jesse J, thank you, J. Cole Jr.
Let me tell you something.
You got
like,
a little man crush there, Jesse.
let me tell you something. Justin needs to stop. Justin needs to go to church.
No, Jesse,
Anyways.
you do need Jesus, but yeah.
I do, man. Yo, are you crazy? I wear
That's
2
Lord.
crosses.
Yo, for real.
But nah, like I was really fucking with like the songs I was listening to, and I'm like, yo, like this man got some talent right there. You just so smooth, and just just the way that he was just finessing it. I was like, he got something going on. Just like with like J. Cole and like I don't know if you ever heard of the J. Cole thing where he was like paying rent and he had to stop paying rent, and his landlord was like, I'll let him live there for free because I knew he was talented. That's me right there. I'm gonna be his little fan on the side. I see talent right there, real talent.
Fire. You know who I'm gonna put up there? Alon.
Yo, she
Because I'm gonna be on. Go ahead, bro. Talk your shit. Go ahead.
Nah, I fuck with her as an artist. She has a song, I think. I forgot what's it called. She dropped it right after the podcast. It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a minute song, but it was like the vibe. Yeah, nah,
And you have you seen her perform live
I
at
missed
other
that.
locations? Oh yeah.
Nah, but She was with some other people I know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, you know,
Yeah,
small world.
because she rolls with that crew of people that you know that you go to their showcases and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, no, bro. I thought she was dope. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like creativity, dog. You know what I mean? Alone came in here, ripped it. She came here with her producer Mello Got Sounds. You know what I mean? Shout out to him and shit. They came out. She came in here. She ripped the shit. And you know, her shit wasn't even hard to engineer as well. Believe it or not, because that's a different pitch type of voice. And I'm telling you, look, guys, I don't put auto tune. There ain't no pitch correction. We not doing that, yo. And that's why I love every single artist that comes on the Angel of Words podcast, B. Because they're doing this shit raw, dog, no condom, no plan B. If they have a kid, they gotta live with it. That's what we doing here on
Not the
the
no plan B.
Live.
No plan Bs, yo. You make your bed, you lie in it, you make that kid, you having it. You know what I'm saying? And yo, like, you know, and I understand some people don't want to collaborate and some people do want to collaborate. But, you know, it is what it is. I got to release the content the way it is because I want to show people your true talent, bro. Anybody can go up there with magic microphones and auto-tune and this, that, and the third. But, like, yo, what happens when you got to go a cappella, right? What happens when your audio goes off and
Done.
And
Yeah,
that's
we
it?
really hearing you.
Does the show stop? Nah.
See, but that's how you know that, like, you know, since we're talking about, you know, the 50 years of hip hop, how music has just changed so much now.
Yeah.
People are not raw anymore. People don't really have talent. And then when they do, it's like, you know, they want to try to cover it up with what they think sounds nice when it's like, no, let's hear what you really sound like. And I'm not saying you got to have everything, but if you got a good beat, if you got a good message, it could work. And I think a lot of people don't realize that.
You ain't lying. 50 years of hip hop, man. 50 years of hip hop. Any thoughts on that? You know, as young people that have been listening to, you know, this wave of hip hop. Any thoughts on 50
Stop
years
rhyming.
of hip hop?
Stop rhyming.
What?
Yeah, I feel like there was a moment in our music where we were just rhyming too much. It's like, what are you trying to say? I don't even get it. It's like, where's that message? Where's, you know, the overall theme? What are you trying to get at? You just rhyming. You just trying to sound. It's like, for example, and like, I love me some like Ice Spice, but it's like Chanel-y. It's like, girl, what do you know? Like, are you just doing it because you think it sounds good with the song and it kind of rhymes? Or you actually trying to like say, yo, I'm in the deli with my Chanel bag because I'm getting up there. Like, what are you trying to get at?
So you're saying there's no message behind it?
There's no message behind it. You know, sometimes it's just like, you know, I'm just making the song just to make it, or I'm just throwing out rhymes, but what are you trying to say? You know, what's the point of your song?
Well, that's it. With all due respect, guys, you know, that's a reflection on what people think of your generation.
Yeah, no, it is for
There
sure.
is no substance behind the information that you guys have. It's like you're just talking just to talk.
Exactly. That's
you
what
just
it
have
is.
information just to have information, but there's no messaging behind the information that you're spewing out your mouths. You know what I mean? Look, I don't feel that way about you. I don't feel that way about you. But that's the overall, you know, when I speak to people, you know, in my generation, that's the overall consensus that comes that they feel. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's like a really big thing for me is there's no personality. It's like no one has their own individual, like,
you feel like it's fake?
Me. Yes. I feel like it's so fake. And I feel like, you know, my bad. Ooh. But I feel like so many of them they all just trying to have that same personality, that same, you know, outlook, that same brand. Who are you? What, you know, all right, I get it. You know, what struggles did you really go through? Because I'm telling you right now, how much you want to bet that they walking up into the studio with a suit and tie and they, you know, they rapping all this nonsense and they didn't experience it or they don't even know what they're even saying. How many of them are actually writing their own songs? How many of them are actually, you know, going through it? And that's how you know. Like, I feel like you can tell when an artist has written their own songs based on how they deliver it, with that feeling, with that raw emotion, with, you know, whether it's done or excitement. And then you can tell when somebody has had a song written for them and they just rapping it or singing it just to do it, just to get a check.
So there's no heart to the music.
There's definitely no heart into the music.
Wow, SUAVE. I know you have a different perspective. Talk to me.
Kind of piggyback on the Ice Spice thing. It's more like energy. It's like feel-good music. Like, I feel like this generation, my generation, is more like melodic, more melodies. Kind of saying like the rhyming rhyme. I think he was talking more like the Eminem where you just rapping mad fast, but what's the substance to it? But I feel like every generation has their own, and plus they're always gonna say that about the next generation. Like they never liked the new generation. They always hating on it. It even goes back to the beginning. They was always hating. They was hating on the 80s. They was hating on the 90s.
That's something learned. Yeah. Yeah, you learn to hate another generation.
You think it's a cultural thing?
No, for sure. You hate anything that doesn't have to involve with your generation because we always think that our generation knows best.
Not
but we
even.
don't.
I feel like you hate on, or people tend to hate on things that they don't understand. So like they reject it instead of actually like with you adapt to the culture. I remember this is a side topic, but another top 3 moment was when we was at the radio show, and that was my first time.
Damn, I forgot about the radio
Bro,
show.
we did a
Shout
lot.
out to DTF Radio.
Come on,
bro. God, we went
Man.
everywhere. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. We did a radio show. They interviewed me at a radio show, believe it or not. And we're going to continue, bro. Yeah, talk about it, bro. Nah, go ahead. You were saying.
I lost my train of thought.
No, because you was like, yo, when we was at the radio show and they were asking me about like the generations and things of that nature. Because you were talking about like, yo, like I adapt to the new generation.
Oh yeah, Thank you for bringing that.
No, of course.
That's what you talked about. Like, some people are stuck up in the past that they're living in that time period instead of living in what's now and being present.
And they try to press me on that, and I was like, nah, you're not getting me caught up in that. I fuck with the new generation. It's the new generation. Like, yo, bro, it's their music. That's how that's how the music has evolved. If you're looking at it like it devolved, yo, this ain't for you though. You know what I mean? Like, you don't resonate, right? But is there a genre of music? Do you like Taylor Swift? Do you
My God, don't even get me started on her.
Nah, you look like the type that like Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Big Drake.
no.
Drake is the greatest to ever touch a mic.
Okay.
So that shows my age.
Yeah, no. 50 years of hip hop, he's the greatest to ever touch a mic.
In my opinion, the greatest to ever touch a mic.
But I let him have that opinion. Like, who am I to say that? You know what I mean? He doesn't feel that way, right?
No.
And that's the point that you're trying to drive home. That I don't judge you for you feeling that Drake is the greatest rapper of all time.
Music is subjective, like art.
It is. It's subjective. Yeah,
we don't have to agree.
No,
My thing
we
is,
don't.
do you feel it? And I think that's music itself. Like, when I'm making music, it's based on how I'm feeling or like whatever I'm feeling in that moment. And I wanted to connect with others. And something I got to get used to, I guess speaking to the camera, I'm so used to being behind the scenes that even right now, I'm mad nervous, but
Yeah.
I got to get used to it.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
How did you get used to it? Like, you're the face.
Bro.
You the face. And people are now like...
Energy, man.
Like, people now, when they see me, they're like, yo, you're Suave from AOW. For me, it's like people are recognizing
That's really
me.
happening?
Yes, bro.
That's funny.
Like, if they see the work.
I mean, bro, look, I need you, bro.
I'm just behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
I need everybody that's on the team, bro. Anybody that's every single one of y'all. I can't do anything without y'all. Real
I'm not gonna lie.
effing talk.
Suave is the one that's walking down the block with a big smile on his face. That's what it is. You too friendly. Me, I got the bitch resting face. He's just like, we ain't gonna even come near her.
You don't even have a bitch rep. You have a.
I do though.
You have a I'm confused. You're very bubbly. Everybody likes you. Why you be friend like you a tough girl?
No,
like,
don't even have that. Because when we were in the kitchen, when we were eating before Suave came, you were just like, Jesse, you need to chill. I was like, I don't like people. I think it just depends.
I'm trying to change the narrative, Jesse. You know.
Jesse just be Jesse.
Jesse,
I need help.
Just be Jesse. You need a lot of help, but it's all right.
I
But
do.
we're here to help each other. You know what I'm saying? We're Latin excellence here at the Angel of Words podcast. We're excellence overall. We strive to be excellent. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be any particular culture. To be
Cheers to
completely
that.
honest with you,
That's a fact.
it just happens to be Latin excellence at this
Yeah.
moment.
The team in 2023
Yeah.
got bigger and got closer. New faces. I got closer
New
with
headaches.
Brian. Shout out to BJ Photography.
Oh,
got
big
closer
shout
with
out, man.
Fantastico.
Yeah.
Like, I got closer with a lot of people. Star Trek from as another mentor. Like, I got closer with everybody.
Bro.
I feel like even me, you got closer too.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm
I mean, we've been spending a lot of time together, man. And I've been giving you, I've been wanting for you to just be who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you enjoy this stuff, like, have at it. You know what I mean? Try. Somebody let me try to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to one of my mentors from Blue Magazine, Devon Johnson, bro. Like, He let me go to his magazine and you know, write my articles and go ham on the shit that I thought about sports and really let me come into my own. And you need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see potential, you got to let people rock, man. And there's no better time than now when you could just put people on your own platform. You feel me? And let them rock and let them shine and let them express themselves and let them, you know, just really express the substance that lies within that human being. You know, and that's what I really want here on the Angel of Words podcast, for people to really let go of what substance they have.
I feel like the biggest thing you taught me was just be reliable. Told me from day one. Just be
Reliability
reliable.
is the best ability, bro. Reliability is the best ability. You know what I'm saying? And even, you know, in being reliable means like, yo, if you sick that day and you can't make it somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Look, I can't make it, but I got somebody that's coming in for me. Because it doesn't have to quit right there, right? You probably know somebody that wants an opportunity. Be like, yo, you wanted this opportunity? Yo, bro, I'm done. Go. Yo, Angel, I'm sending you somebody. You know what I mean? But, you know, but being transparent, bro, even if you can't make it, not doing a no call, no show type of shit. That's not popping. You feel me? You know, things happen in life, but communication can always happen, right? As long as you don't have like a throat infection or got shot in the throat or some shit, you know what I mean? You could always call your peoples up and be like, yo, I can't fudge with it. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You got shot in the throat one time? I wouldn't doubt it.
Honestly, man, the way I be doing people dirty sometimes, I'm surprised
you got
I
shot in the
haven't.
throat mad times.
I'm surprised I haven't.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
I feel like every time I call you with some nonsense, you're like, damn, man, where's my gun? I'm killed Jesse.
No, Jesse, I would never kill you.
See, well, that's because, you know, we're on air, but.
No, because you got work to do, girl. You got to run the
do.
show. You got to run this show.
I do.
In particular. So you better stay your ass alive or I will resuscitate your ass with some Narcan or the shit that pumps, what the fuck they call that shit that volts your heart? The fucking the life support
ADE?
shit.
AD?
Yeah,
AD.
that shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, or I will stick heroin.
No, it's
But
the
you can't
cocaine.
go
The
nowhere.
cocaine's what wakes you up.
Yeah, that cocaine.
Same.
Yeah, we'll definitely have some cocaine sprouting through your system as soon as you try to play yourself. So we're watching.
No days off for actually, you know, fun fact, you know, when people used to have cold back in like the 1800s, they used to sniff some cocaine to feel better.
That's what I heard. Is that true?
That's the thing. That was the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard they used to. I mean, not heard. I read that they used to put it in tonics, cocaine and tonics, and that's like, yeah.
Put in Coca-Cola.
Those were like the easier days where
now
you can just
Coca-Cola used to be a tonic as well.
I don't even know what that means.
A tonic
Educate
is like
me.
wake up call, man.
Yeah, a tonic is like a fancy word for a bubbly like liquidy substance.
Like sparkling soda?
Yeah, like that would be considered a tonic back in the days.
Like
you know
their
what I'm
version
saying?
of like Red Bull.
Oh,
yeah,
caffeine.
Yeah.
Caffeine.
Well, I gotta ask, what was your favorite part of 2023?
My favorite part of 2023.
Top three.
I'm gonna be honest
Podcast, all
with you.
podcasts.
I'm gonna keep it 100. No. My favorite part of 2023 was having the Angel of Words Christmas dinner.
Facts.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like the fact that, yo, I'm telling you, man, shit, you know what I mean?
Shit went
like,
down.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck happened this year.
Shit went down.
I'ma
People
keep
went
it a
down.
stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't know what the fuck happened this year. I don't know how the fuck all this shit happened. You never know. I just know that I keep putting out content and shit keeps happening.
Even more content's about to come out.
You know what I
Even
mean?
more.
I just keep putting out content. Shit happens. People reach out. But the fact that I was able to, you know, have a dinner catered to us that all you had to do was pull up, eat, and chill and leave. And, you know, you brought your loved ones, significant others. Everybody
Jesse
was
made
there.
her coquito.
Shout out to
Jesse made
Davi.
the coquito.
Shout out to that.
Which I spilled in the fridge, and I was trying to clean that up on the low. You didn't even realize that I spilled the coquito on
Oh
the fridge.
my God.
That's how fast I cleaned it up. Yo, I'm a former busboy. I will clean some shit
Nah,
up.
your
like
girl was
that.
chewing my ear. She was talking to me. You know what? See, now I know why she was talking to me so much.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yo, you over here like, yo, she's smarter than you think.
Y'all, so I don't want to hear just like, y'all messed up. What was your favorite part of 2023? On podcast, off podcast, it don't matter.
I can't put it into one. I mean, this might be my top one right now. I feel like this is just the beginning. And in 2024, I look forward to being in front of the camera more, helping Ange with the videos, editing. I want the YouTube to blow up. I feel like the way we're gonna blow up is keep being outside, people know us in real life. It's not just some social media, Instagram shit. Like we outside for real, making networking, and make sure like just put more shorts on YouTube, the more clips, just be more reliable, help out any way I can, and kind of put myself out there more.
Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get Angel on TikTok. We're gonna do some TikTok dances, right, Angel?
A lot of work is, it takes time.
A lot of
man.
work.
But it's a lot of work to be done.
In my opinion, this is like year one.
I'm telling you, I tell everybody, we haven't done anything.
This is not even the tip.
Bro, like, man. Like, yo, this is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Sometimes I don't even like know what's going on. All I know is that we're still gonna be out here for everybody that wants top quality content, and marketing for themselves. You know what I'm saying? People that actually are gonna be interested in your story being heard. Reach out to the Angel of Words podcast. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to Angel of Words. Reach out to Angel. Reach out to SUAVE. Reach out to Jesse. You know what I mean? We're not playing around, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people talk shit, and there's a lot of fucking. Look, man, I'm exhausted. I've done a lot of work, right? Because I care.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I'm not out here trying to how do you say, clout chase, or I don't even like that word, to be honest with you.
Why?
Because my thing is like, yo, everybody wants to chase clout, right? Everybody wants to be successful in some way.
In what way?
Because when you become successful, you have clout, right? People are chasing status. To me, clout is another word for status. Everybody wants status. You know what I mean? But my thing is like, I want to earn status the right way, right? By helping people legitimately. You know what I'm saying? By asking for people's help legitimately. Like, yo, do you want to collab legitimately? Yeah, I'm looking out for my best interest, but I want to help you succeed as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I look at like when people say cloud chasing, like, oh, you just trying to hang around with that person just to get some shine on yourself, but you're not really putting in no work. We're putting in work, man. If you want to work with us, great. If you don't want to work with us, that's great as well. But just remember, you're going to see us. You're going to see us because we outside.
I don't think people realize that, like, we put, like, our own personal time into this, Like, we're out here losing sleep. We out here, leaving work early, not even, getting our overtime. Like, we have to, missing some time to be with our boo things or our family. And I think a lot of people don't take into consideration, like, the sacrifices that we're making to cater to you also.
Fact, we're all in relationships right now. Real talk.
My men don't see me. I work 3 jobs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We're all doing our thing. You know what? We're all trying to balance life. We're all, trying to do our thing. But we really care about what we're doing, man. You know what I mean? And we do it because we feel it's necessary to shape the narrative of the culture, of our culture. You know what I mean? And whatever that means to you, it means to you. But whatever, the culture that we're building here at the Angel of Words the Angel of Words Entertainment is the culture that the narrative that we're trying to make for the future.
It's all about community, and this is one thing I'm very big on. Even, when we were first talking, and I was like, I'm all big on, as a community, what is the saying? It takes a village or a community to raise a child.
Yeah, it takes a village to raise a child.
Just like how it is with like our careers and everything else. If we are not all there to support each other, to make those connections, to, in some way or another, help or be there, what are we really doing? Are we really coming together? Are we really being community? Because if we're not all doing that, we're all gonna fail. There's no way that we're gonna get to where we are. And we are where we are is because we made our connections, because we have support from other websites and how do you say, productions or whatever, and we support them and vice versa. It's not just okay, they're supporting us and then we're being cocky. It's a two-way street. And that's why when you were talking about people really showing their true colors, it's like that shows you're not part of that community, because within community, you don't turn colors because of your selfishness. That's not what a community is. A community is about building, and we keep building until we have an empire. And that's the overall goal, is to build that empire. And the only way we can do that is with support. So when you're showing your true colors and then you want to act funny and you want to try cussing people out or whatever your case is, it's sad.
Yo, and don't get shit twisted. I'm gonna keep it a rack with y'all, right? I'm not gonna keep it all the way a rack, but y'all know business associates of mine, right? Y'all met a lot of people through me,
Yeah.
right? I've had real like dialogue, right? Real like, yo, serious conversation where like, yo, shit could have been like, yo, I ain't fucking with you no more. With the people in our inner circle right now.
Yeah, a lot of things could have went south.
You know what I'm
A lot of
saying?
things.
But we kept it real with one another. And we heard each other out, right? And at the end of the day, it was like, yo, bro, I understand you need this for me to get this from you. And I fuck with you. And I'm like, yo, I fuck with you too. But I want us to make sure that we're on the same page, right?
Stop putting those emotions aside.
It's different than like, exactly. You got to put the emotions aside, right? But you also got to let your peoples know like, yo, bro, this is what I'm thinking. Are you thinking the same thing, right? Because I rock with you, right? And there's no disrespect. You know what I mean? But this is what I expect from our friendship moving forward if we're going to go on this journey together. And it's okay to have that conversation. But it's different than to go to a location and be like, yo, or to a thing expecting something from somebody and you never even had a conversation. You never let them know what you wanted. You gotta
Communication's
communicate.
key.
You got to communicate with people what you want.
And communication
Real
can go
talk.
so far. And, you know, and even with like tone, and that's why I hate when things be, you know, being messaged over like the phone, because the way you can read something and the way that someone's tone can be, you know, over the phone, it's like, no, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, people are now very sensitive. And I don't think that they're sensitive, and they also don't really take accountability for themselves and for other people and actions. And that's a very, very big thing, because when you're communicating, you have to learn how to code switch. You have to learn how to be accountable for yourself. You have to learn, you know, responsibilities and so forth. Because if not, at the end of the day, who are you going to hurt? You're going to hurt yourself, because then you're going to miss out on whatever it can be or could be, you know?
Facts. Well, everyone, we reached the point of the podcast
Oh,
where it's time
damn.
to play 5 Words with Angel.
Are we keeping this PG? I want to be rated RRR.
Not at all. Go in, honey. Well, on 5 Words with Angel, well, first of all, 5 Words with Angel, sponsored by OTW Threads, Be Out of This World, AttitudeOn10.com, where psychotherapy meets energy work. We also got Brian J. Segura. Go get them photos. Yo, first of all, go get those photos. Y'all be stunning. Y'all know Brian's photos is everywhere on my socials.
He's that guy.
For real.
Catching on my angles.
He's he's OD valid. Like, yo, stop it, bro. Your peoples is unreliable. I be seeing y'all out here with photographers not posting one motherfucking photo. Stop the cap. Go to fucking Brian J. Segura because you wilding the fuck out. That's number 1. All right. And then, you know, obviously we got my boy Curtis Holmes. Go read his book, Eyes of the Soul. You know what I mean? Also the man who created Off the Wall. And shout out to the Pereo Save My Life crew. You already know, man. Shout out to Fantastico and them boys over there at Pereo Save My Life. Now, yeah, let's go. Yo, who's going first? 5 Words with Angel. Ladies, ladies first. Ladies first.
No, who said I was a lady?
Oh, well, you're not wrong about that. I would never mistake you for a lady, but, you know.
Yeah,
Damn, we didn't even cheers. Y'all just
Yo,
drink.
cheers.
That's bad luck.
I ain't gonna lie, my shit empty. I need a refill.
Hey, pass the cup.
Good luck.
Go ahead, baby. 5 Words with Angel. We're gonna go towards me. You could do 3, 2, 2, 3. However it go. Bring it towards me.
Oh, like any question?
Yeah, any question towards me.
You sing in the shower?
Hell no.
What? I'm a superstar. You wild.
In
Why
the-
don't you sing in the shower? What's wrong with you?
I got the
Shower.
vocals.
In the shower, I'm trying to make sure my butthole is clean.
Nah, you wild. In the
Ooh.
shower, I'm like a philosopher. I be sitting out thinking about my whole life.
You
The past,
badass.
the future. Bro, I'm always in deep thought.
Well,
That's just me. I'm always in deep thought.
Damn, I thought it was 5 Words with Angel with me, not with him.
My bad.
Damn.
Bro. My bad.
So that's-
Continue.
I'm not gonna lie, but you said something about cleaning your butthole. Now I'm like, wait, how do you wipe? Because some people wipe sitting down, some people wipe standing up. And I didn't know that was a thing until as of recently.
All I'm gonna say is that I had a freaky ex-girlfriend, man. You know, gotta make sure I'm clean.
Oh,
I don't want to embarrass myself. Just
Okay.
in case. Not saying I'm into anything. I'm just saying.
all right. And then you know what? The last one, to keep it a little less dirty. What do you want to leave behind in 2023?
In 2023, I want to leave behind the fact that Angel of Words Entertainment is here to help people make quality production for themselves.
Wait, so you want to bring that into 2024?
No. You said, what do I want to bring into? You said, what do I want to leave behind in 2023?
Yeah, what do you want to leave behind?
I want people to remember that in 2023, we tried our best to give you the best content. You know what I mean? That our company really works hard for y'all. I want y'all to remember that forever. When you see that AOW, you're like, oh, them boys in the building. We about to have some ill socials.
It about to go down.
Yeah. Third, you have anything, Suave? 5 words with Angel, third word?
East Harlem.
Oh. Mark Rain and them boys. You know what I'm saying? For real. East Harlem, Mark Rain and them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Puerto Rico. Word
oh,
for.
Man. Oof. Bad motherfucking buddy.
How you feel about the new album? You heard it?
I love it. He went ham.
What?
Bro, you know I like that. I like that hard shit when niggas talk they lyricism, talking that shit. He told motherfuckers, yo, in this album, it's not gonna be a party album. I'm coming out there and I'm spitting that trap. I'm talking my shit. And yo, I love that first track. My man went off. He was like, I'm that dude. Don't compare me to Don Omar or Daddy Yankee. I'm Bad Bunny. I'm like, oh, go ahead. Talk your shit, my man. Because, you know, I understand the language. My man went off. It's like, yo, this lyricism album. You want to hear me go ham and talk my shit? Here's Bad Bunny. Because y'all been talking a lot of shit about me, and that's how I feel. And that's why I like the album. You know, yeah, I'm not partying to it, but if I want to hear some hard shit and I want to learn some Spanish, I'm listening to that Bad Bunny album. You know? And it's underrated, but because, you know, people are not into that kind of stylistic stuff, but I am. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, fifth word, AOWENT.
We're doing a fucking humongous ass concert in 2024. I feel it. We're gonna do not a fucking showcase.
A concert.
Not a motherfucking talent show. We're gonna do a concert. We're gonna do a concert in 2024. I have a feeling, and definitely we're gonna do documentaries. So you know what I mean. If you're an artist and you wanna document what you've been going through in music, or if you know anyone that you think is super dope, you know, in any part of the arts that's underrated and their story needs to be told, holla at Angel of Words Entertainment, at Angel of Words ENT on the socials, AOWENT.com on the website, and we'll make it happen.
Get your merch.
Yo, so now we got 5 words with Angel with SUAVE. It's your turn, my brother. Yo, your word for me, your first one is gonna be the come up experience, bro.
Opportunities.
Oh yeah, why you say that?
Just during the come up experience, we had different artists had opportunity to perform. Different media companies had opportunities to interview artists. So a lot of different collaborations.
Yeah, that was bonkers, man. I know. Were you intimidated there, like with all the people around and stuff? Like, you know, because you know those girls were being catty. You wanted to interview them, and like they didn't. I mean, I don't know if they were allowed because none of them were the bosses. Actually, that's your man's brand, right? That you grew up with. Yeah, that was Bandsome Will, right, on IG.
Shout out to Will, man. Drop the heat.
Yeah. So I guess that's why I don't know if they had his permission to go speak on the brand. But yeah, were you intimidated? You know what I mean? A lot of girls on there, a lot of gatitas, you know?
Listen, Jesse don't get intimidated. I look the way I look. I talk the way I talk. I am the way I am. And it is what it is, you know? I don't really care.
What it is.
I was just cold, man. I just remember, like, I shaved my legs and it felt like I didn't even shave them.
Yo, that's good. The hair grew right back.
Yo, the goosebumps was cutting people. I was like, damn.
Yo, so yeah, what you got for SUAVE?
So, from a come-up experience, what artist do you want to see here on AOW?
Man, shout out to Josh Sings. He's
Oh,
in the
definitely Josh Sings. He's all up in the building.
Building.
Yo, SUAVE, he killed the sang on the red carpet and all that.
No auto-tune. My boy really got the vocals.
Yo, really got the vocals. He went out there and sang. You know what I mean? BJS was like, yo, go tell him to sing. I'm like, yo, BJ, yes, that is a grandiose idea. I have to interrupt Jesse. You're going to see all that stuff. That, you know, this video's coming out. You'll get to really see the sights and sounds of the come-up experience. But, yo, it was bananas in there, bro. Not for nothing. Now, talking about that, right? My next word to you is networking. After all this networking, what do you think about networking now?
It's crucial. I feel like AOW as the brand, we got like, you know, a foot in the door. You know, a lot of these you meet a lot of the same people like at different places. So and people are starting to recognize us. People are starting to recognize me for the brand. Like, yo, you part of AOW. I'm like, yeah, that's the team.
Yo, that's crazy. That one, they're like, yo, I'm like, yo, that's the boss right there. Don't talk to me.
We getting somewhere.
I'm gonna be like the old mafiosos in the cut, like, SUAVE, handle that.
You need a little pinky ring.
Yo, we're gonna get you an AOW pinky ring. That would be bananas.
Certified.
Yo, what you got for the homie SUAVE next? What you got for him, yo?
What genre do you think we're going to see the most coming up next year?
That's a great question because I don't even know the answer to that.
Feel like there's still a lot of hip hop and rap, but we're not just hip hop. We do rock and roll.
I think we're going to see a lot of that. A lot of rock and roll, maybe some punk,
I feel like we're going to hear a lot more like, not just hip hop, but a lot of singers, people who could sing like real vocals, no auto-tune, live performances. And I think that's what I look forward to next year. Like having people like, yo, like no guitars, no instruments. You go outside, go to Union Square, you go to 42nd, you know how to bring a crowd.
Some like acapella shit, right?
Exactly. I feel like, that's gonna happen in 2024.
Oh my God.
Get that perfect pitch.
Yo, word. I like that movie, actually. That's one of my favorite, liberal movies.
I didn't think you were going to get the reference.
Oh, come on, baby. I'm tapped in, baby. I'm tapped in.
Yo, that's a fact. Yo, bring your rawness, man. Bring your perfect pitch.
So I'm going to say like R&B and soul.
So this is my question, right? Because, more than likely, you may have more responsibilities if you can handle them. Obviously, get me a replacement for you. You know what I'm saying? Or Jesse, somebody's got to fill in because, obviously there's a lot of stuff to do behind the scenes. But if you were in my shoe, what would be the first thing you would do?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm flooding YouTube. I feel like once we flood YouTube and blow up on YouTube, first of all, like, we live in real life.
Mm-hmm.
There's not some social media shit, not some Instagram shit. Like, we making real life networks. We're like, we're providing service to the people. But other than that, I definitely flood the YouTube, more clips, or more shorts. Definitely adding more, how every live performances, I will post that on Apple Music as well. Because the artists have the opportunity to use that sound. Because shout out to Jimmy, because Jimmy,
in fact, he was the first one to ever do that on the podcast.
And I feel like if people aren't doing it, we could do it ourselves from it because it's a different version. It's a live version. But I feel like something I can help in 2024, just help out with more clips. Whether it's artists that we have on or artists that we have from the past. We have a lot of content. And I feel like where I can help in is like, yo, Ange, at this minute, at this time, this is a great clip. So, I feel like that's how I can help out myself.
Well, not for nothing. It's funny that you mentioned that because there is an app called Opus Clips and CapCut, which I put the old homie Ago onto. He uses those apps to put clips out. So feel free. All you got to do is put in the URL.
Yeah.
And it breaks it down.
I feel like it's different when you kind of like, when you're going through it yourself.
Oh, you like the original clips that I'm doing?
Yeah, I like the hand pick ones. Nothing wrong with AI for me.
Yeah, facts.
You're more efficient, but I like the ones like, okay, if I find this interesting, I feel like other people will find it. So, that's how I can help you out in 2024.
Well, I felt that. So if you know any editors, if you're out there, we need help with that because if not, you're never going to see me again in 2024. Because there's a lot of stuff to do, man. I'm telling you, you're going to see definitely these two hosting a lot more. We already got 4 podcasts booked in January with 4.5 events, in a sense, that haven't been put out yet, including our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where, with all due respect to everybody else, we've sacrificed our own content to put out other people's because, we believe in cross-marketing. That is extremely important in this business, But, we would like to show people exactly what we're doing. So,
especially like behind the scenes.
That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer.
I agree. And also, you kind of get used to speaking in front of the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like adding more face to the brand. So, it's just not a one-man team.
Yeah, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, Jesse, now it's your turn for the 5 words with Angel Angel. You wanna break her off, or should I?
You can start the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the party. All right. The most nervous you've been on the red carpet so far, on all of them. So remember, we're talking about Coquito Coro. We're talking about the Brooklyn Jewels fashion show. We're talking about when we went out to the Come Up experience, right? And then I'm missing one more. I don't know.
Off the wall.
Look at that. My
How
own.
you gonna forget
Because I'm
that?
unselfish.
What's wrong with
That
you?
goes to tell you I'm naturally unselfish. And the Off the Wall movie trailer premiere with the Pareo saved my life. So, where were you like, OMG? And, you know what? That's not your first time, because obviously your first time you're going to be shitting bricks. But, like, afterwards, like.
No, I think the Coquito Coro event, because I couldn't pronounce the Hispanic name.
I know you've been
The white
colonized, honey.
I was so colonized. Oh, man. Like, the white girl came out of me, and I was like, damn, I can't look the way I look, and I can't pronounce. Was it Piragua?
Piragua.
Piragua. I know what
Say
you're saying.
Piragua. Say Pereo.
Pereo.
Oh, there you go. Pereo,
Say
say my life.
I was struggling. No, actually, because technically, like, the first event was the Jewels fashion show, but that one I was fine with. Like, maybe because
shout out to Brooklyn. Big fat. Yo, I haven't hollered at a minute, but you know what I mean? Because it's been crazy. I've been going through a lot. But Brooklyn, yo, we're thinking about you. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for everything in 2024. Real talk. But yeah, that was, but that was hectic. That was packed.
That was but you know what? I don't know. I felt maybe because, like, you were like right by my side, and then you were still also there with me.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, like, the Coquito one, I was like, oh no.
Oh, I wasn't holding your hand on that.
No, you were not. You were like going to the fire across the street by yourself. I was like, I can't even pronounce these words.
Yo, but imagine after an event like the Brooklyn Jewels extravaganza, I'm like, this is light work. This for it's for us. We're doing, we've been invited to come here. We're booked. We're not always going to be speaking. The media was buff. I felt, you had Brian and everybody there, Star Trek.
It was definitely like my
SUAVE.
Insecurities that was like definitely coming out and making me overthink, because, I was colonized at a very young age. And, I grew up thinking I was white, until like high school happened, and my high school Spanish teacher was like, your last name's Perez. And I'm like, yeah, that's Italian.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
That's like a culture shock.
Wow.
It was a bad culture shock.
Wow.
So much
when I'm with you, all I get is my thoughts. Oh, nah, baby. You need to come to the party tonight. You wildin' out.
Honestly, like, the past couple of years is when, like, I really started, like, digging more into, like, my roots and, like, okay, like, I'm full Puerto Rican. What does it mean to be a Puerto Rican?
Well,
I can't even say that right.
Yo, you're in the right space, though.
Boricua.
That's all right. You're in the right spot, mama. You landed in the right place to get that all rectified,
I'm definitely working on my Spanish. I promise. I do sound white,
man,
though.
that's funny.
But yeah, that made me nervous.
What you got for her? Man?
Like, who's your favorite, like, media person or personality?
Now, does it have to be?
It could be anybody.
Yeah, facts. Anybody. Like, who inspires you? Like, you'd be like, nah, this person is valid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys would know him. I mean, he's still kind of like low key, but David Page, actually.
Who the hell is David Page?
David Page?
You got me there. I'm pretty on it.
Yeah.
What does he do? What's his genre?
So, well, he's not like really a musician, but he is like within the media.
Yeah, I mean, he's a media host.
Yeah.
He meant like media personality, like a media host,
like a
right?
podcaster. Yeah.
Like anybody for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, Don Francisco,
David Page,
Charlemagne. Like, for me.
Yeah, no.
So what does he talk about?
So he does like breaking the fourth wall, and really he just talks about just all like the horrors, whether it's within education, your job, teachers, or just like reality, and really saying like, this is the reality of things, whether you want to hear it or not. And this is why, like, you need to be woke. And that's what I like, because I like that he's not really here to, like, kind of get, like, you could tell he's just being himself.
But he's blue pill woke. He's not red pill woke.
Yeah, but you could just tell, like, this man's just being himself.
I gotta see this guy, because
like,
you know how I feel about the blue pill gang.
But it's just cool, though. He's just, like, one of those guys that's like, yo, like, I'm probably, like, your dad, and I'm gonna give you some, like, straight-up advice. Like, he gives, like, a comforting feeling, and I like that.
Hey, David Page.
Yeah, from, what was it? Break the Fourth Wall.
Break the Fourth Wall. I'm used to breaking walls, but not for them. I could if I wanted to, I guess.
Can you? No, because that's some holes in the wall. That's plaster. I don't know if anyone's got time or the money to fix that.
You wasn't getting me. But yeah, Suave was the next one. I'll go with you. What do you think about Puerto Rico now that you've been around so many Latinos lately?
Listen,
we're Puerto Rico and Dominicans and all of us now. What do you think now that you're immersed in the culture?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I
Awesome,
love the
cool.
food. And I'm getting better with my cooking.
Oh,
I
right,
no
that's
longer
what's
cook
up.
Italian dishes and like white people dishes now. I got a little food.
I love
I mean, but
pasta.
yeah, I love me some Italian. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. You know what
No,
I
I
mean?
can
Like,
cook.
woof,
I can cook
what?
some good
Don't
Italian.
feel
Big
bad.
ziti, lasagna,
My first girlfriend was
Parmesan
Italian.
cheese.
She was Italian.
Yeah.
What?
she
Yeah,
was
you did tell me
Italian.
that. Man,
Yeah, she was Italian. Hell, you're old school
Yeah.
Italian.
I actually recently
Yeah.
just made rice balls too.
East Harlem was Italian.
I learned how to make rice balls with her, so I get it.
Yeah.
Veal salt and boca, Raymond. You already know the vibes. I know the vibes, but you know, you gotta get the little sazon in
Listen,
you too, you
I
feel me?
just learned how to make rice correctly.
Oh, I mean, you know, not for nothing. I just previously learned that as well. Like recently learned. Not previously learned that, but recently learned that.
Listen,
Really, I
shout out to my
previously learned
man because he's the one really teaching me.
that. Una
so.
vaina bien. Shout out to the homie. You know what I mean? You're doing a good job there. You feel me?
Next word, AOW.
AOW.
Entertainment.
IOW, loca.
Oh man. Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie with you, Angel. I'm seeing a lot of like different, envisions of like how, we can grow and what more. I'm hoping though that we can get like more females like on this and we get like another female host.
Another. Well, we
I'm
need space for
gonna-
that, honey. And then we gotta kick Suave out, man. That's not fair to him.
No, but you think
Nah,
about it.
hey.
No, but think
I'm
about
just
it.
behind the scenes guy.
We could do like the females where like we can like
You want to
interview,
do like
the
a big,
female artists.
thing? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, but I got female artists in 2024.
like the
by
female
way.
like AOW team.
All right, well, we're
separate from
building it. You know, we're
AOW.
too deep right now. You know what I mean?
First
you and the
lady,
homie
I'm-
Nasia, you know what I'm saying? So
First lady.
no,
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to-
we need a bigger
trying to become
space. And,
president.
so let's create some. We're gonna go with Suave's ideas to try to build the brand even higher, so that we can get a bigger space, so you can get your female and you get to hire them. How about that?
Yeah, just
So we have to go out to dinner with them because you understand the reason why I went out to dinner with the 4 people that I interviewed is because the secret is you want to see how fast it takes them to order. Because if they take too long to order, they're not good at making decisions, which means they ain't quick on their feet. You ordered the fastest. I was timing all of y'all. I was like, yo, what do you want to eat? Yo, you ordered.
This is all facts. He
Yo.
told me.
Yeah,
He told
Jesse
me all
likes to
this.
eat.
Yeah. So real talk, and you ordered the fastest. So I was like, oh, she's on it.
And you know how to
Yeah.
use chopsticks.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you know how to use. Yeah, so I was
I
like,
was
oh,
ready.
culture. You know
Code
what I mean?
facts.
I was analyzing every single thing you were doing to see if you could fit it. And yo, it was like that episode of The Crown. You passed the ballot test. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, that's the test that they give the royals that want to be royals. They gave it to Princess Diana. Watch The Crown. I don't know why I'm plugging them. They're not paying my bills, but I like the show. And the next and final word, I mean, that was 4, right? So the
Yeah.
5th word is who do you have in mind then? If you all right, so you want another do you have somebody in mind that you would bring on here?
Listen,
Or
I got
what's the
like
personality type?
for like coming on as like a co-host.
As a
or-
co-host, yeah. As
Ooh.
guests, that's not a problem. We
Nah,
have
I'm not gonna
female
lie.
guests coming.
You know the girl that was with
We got
us?
Big April coming, which you saw on the gram.
Big
I
April.
did see.
Yeah, Big April's coming. We're probably gonna have La Shanti pulling up. A lot of the, the ladies that were at the pereo.
That's with the fashion show.
Lacey, the one another girl that was on the pereo. So yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. But which girl that was on the fashion show? Oh, Bianca Bay?
Was it with she had the ponytail?
She was
She
not
did.
the
She
host.
did one of the interviews with us.
Oh, she was hosting.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
doing the interviews with her.
Yeah, was it?
Oh, I don't know.
There's 2 Biancas.
Yeah, no. There were 2 Biancas.
Yeah.
One of them is she's actually lit. She's like wrote a book. She's like has a
That's
whole
Bianca
like,
B.
yeah, Bianca B. Is that the one you want
No,
on?
the other one.
Oh, okay, all right. then.
Paula one.
Really?
The one, yeah.
Okay.
I
that's
liked
interesting.
her.
Well,
She
you know,
had-
I reached out to her. We're talking about the same person, but she
Yeah.
never hit me back because I was gonna get her to come out and do the movie premiere with us. So
Bianca, you gotta pull up. You gotta pull
Yeah.
up, girl. I feel like she'd be a good fit. Like she got the personality. Like we can definitely vibe. Like I feel like we can make this really funny.
I don't know, man. That's whack.
Let's
She
be a
didn't hit
whole
her.
comedy show.
Guess what I said, mommy. It is what it is.
Bianca.
Well, folks, it is time to give the final messages to the people of 2023. We're gonna start off with you, Suave. This is your camera, as you well know. Speak to the people, man. Give them a message, bro. And however you feel, you know what I mean? It could be about the past, the future, the present, all 3. Give it to them, man.
So advice to the people, trust the process, trust yourself, believe in yourself, take things one day at a time, focus on what you can control and what you can't, and the only person who's going to save you is you.
On period. It's your turn, honey. The teacher.
The teacher. Spitting
Jessie
the
J,
wise
the
words.
teacher. You already know. She already got her aliases all over the place.
Jesse J's like very big on like community and, and bygones be bygones and, all about growing and, putting that best foot forward. And, we all out here just trying to build an empire of our own. So at the end of the day, like support your communities, even when you think that they not supporting you. I would say karma comes around at some point or another, but, always just be there for others, support, and, let's just put that hate, in the past. That's it.
Facts. And always keep moving forward. Pa'lante.
Como un elefante. I'm going to turn the camera real quick.
Turn it all on him, huh? Oh, that camera.
Real quick so we can get us in the picture. I'm going to keep it a stack. You know what I mean? I'm going to run through some things. Folks, if you're working for someone for free or you're getting things for free, whether it be a service, whether it be whatever, don't create a sense of entitlement for yourself because that's going to lead you down a wrong road. It's not. If you're going to be of service for free, leave it there. Leave it there. Right? And if you're a person that you want something in return, write down, give contracts to people, let them know exactly what you want out of the relationship that you have. Don't be scared to put your foot down. And if they don't want to do business with you, you don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. You can walk away and start fresh somewhere else. Don't be scared to let people know what you want. Another thing, if you feel like something is unethical, right? If you feel like something ain't right and it's going to fuck up your conscience or mess up a relationship with someone, you're best off not doing it. Now, if somebody does do something like that to you, you are probably best off taking it in stride because the reality of the human being is that we aren't perfect. Sometimes people will disappoint you and you have to put them in the disappointment box. You may want to keep them around. You may not, depending on the severity of the disappointment. But you always have to be aware that these decisions you're going to have to make in life, you're going to have to make in business. It's definitely going to happen to you if you're an entrepreneur. So, but don't let that deter you from moving forward and finding ways to rectify the situation and solutions to your problems. So my message to you in 2024, always focus on finding a solution to the problem. Don't be messy and don't make it worse. And that's my message to y'all. God bless y'all. God bless my co-host. I'm going to turn the camera back over.
Don't be messy unless you're Jesse.
That's it. Don't be messy unless you're Jesse. You know the vibes for 2024. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me so far. You as well for coming on board the fucking the Millennium Falcon. You feel me? For those of you who don't watch Star Wars, that's the ship from Star Wars. And thank you guys, man. It's been a pleasure. 2024, we got a lot more to do, a lot more content to put out. Stay tuned for the Brooklyn Jewels fashion show. We're gonna be releasing the official. Not the official, but an edited version of the trailer of Off the Wall with the behind the scenes stuff on it. So that'll be coming in 2024.
Excitement.
We got the Come Up Experience recap coming in 2024. So we got a lot of stuff for you coming up in 2024. Not to mention all the podcasts. We mentioned a few other artists that we're going to be on. So stay here with us, man. Subscribe, man. If you're a musician, reach out to Jesse. What's the gram?
OG_yes_XOXO.
And that's what it is. And what's yours?
Follow your boy SUAVE period inspires.
And your boy at Angela Words ENT, all one word. Everyone, shout out to the sponsors, OTW Threads. Who's the next one? Somebody say a sponsor.
Shout out to BJS Photography.
Yo, go get them flicks. Go get them photos.
Attitude on 10.
Attitude on 10. That girl Nation.
And shout out to my son Kurt, man. Get that book.
Yo, for real, Eyes of the Soul, Curtis Holmes, you know what I'm saying? In stores now, the creator of Off the Wall. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? Go cop that, man. It's a valid read. Big shout to the Padeo Save My Life guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real, fantastico. Weep. A big weep to Fantastico. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we're missing anything else. Go get the merch at AOWENT.com. You know, follow us on Spotify or the podcast platforms. Click on that subscribe button. And AOWENT.com is always going to be in the building if you need more info on the team. In 2024, you guys will be going up on the website, if that's okay with you. We're going to do a nice little photo shoot
Please
for you
get
folks.
the good angles of me. Please.
Oh, no, but you know Brian's going to get the good angles.
I
of you.
swear I'm pretty.
He might get too many good angles of you. Hey, well, we'll leave it at that.
Money makers right here.
Shake your money maker. But everyone, you know what it is, man. Thank you for tuning in to the wrap up of the 2023 season of the Angel of Words podcast from Angel of Words Entertainment and the crew, man. Te quiero Puerto Rico, Santa Isabel.
Te quiero, te quiero La Vega, La República Dominicana.
In the house. And, you know, Jesse's from Ponce or from New York. I don't know.
I'm colonized. Who knows?
She's colonized, so she's from the biggest town in Puerto Rico, New York City. So you already know the vibe.
I'm still figuring it out. By 2023.
By 2023.